Hello and welcome back to another episode of SOMA. My name is Classic Tim. Last episode, we just hailed this Zeppelin, and we're just about to put our Omni tool into it.
Ah!
Calm down, we're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta, at least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course, is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. You think you can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us. Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
We have to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on, I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots. Sort of. I'll get us a chip.
Alright, we have a weapon now.
Guess I have no choice.
I did not see that coming. How do I turn it on? Okay, well, yeah, I'm guessing... No, I'm definitely not going to do it to you. You have been extremely helpful. We need to find whatever his name is who wouldn't listen to me. There you are.
Oh, come on.
Alright, now we have to chase him. Yes, he's almost down. I wonder if this weapon will actually work. Oh, there he goes. Well, I'm guessing not, because we just dropped it. You know, I could still use that in the future.
I hope this works.
Alright, we got our little chip.
Thanks, Simon. Don't be mad, okay? We really needed that chip. We'd be stuck here.
Could you do it? Kill a robot like that?
I get attached to them too. I'm not a monster. But in this case, it had to be done.
He was talking. I mean, he was delusional, but he seemed sincere. Present.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
Was he
Same.
really that different from us? It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in. I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
Guess I've known ever since I woke up at Upsilon. I just keep suppressing it. Like my brain doesn't want me to think about it. It's really getting hard not to think about it.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm with Catherine. Just a robot. You know, I suppose... Oh, hit the button. I suppose we could have just killed the little actual robot that didn't seem to have any form of consciousness. But he's been so nice to us. And the other guy was totally delusional and not even talking to me. So I think that's fine. So I guess the real question at this point is how did my brain scan get here in the first place? And then what activated me? How did I wake up? I wonder if there's anything I can do about every time it loads a new area, my frame rate drops to 1. It's kind of annoying. Oh, they have a map. Alright, so we are taking a little bit of time. Since I keep lagging every time a new area loads, I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording until we get there. Okay, a little bit more rambling about how we're robots and everything, and we're here. surprisingly did not crash. I really expected that we were going to crash there. So yeah, this is Theta. Fish shadow scared me for a second. Oh, gotta get one of these.
Strasky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing in anchors.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
Jesus Christ. He's all butchered by structure shrapnel. The Welsh surgeon a number on him.
Brandon, flip the panic switch on the suit. I don't want to burn through the oxygen.
You're kidding, right? He's fucking hanging on by a thread. We need to move him.
Strasky, get the infirmary ready. We need to move fast.
Wait, where are Komorabi and the others?
This is all we got. I guess it's still at Delta.
Yeah, I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right, see you soon.
Alright, so it sounds like that guy is actually pretty crazy. I assume that's the guy that cut his own eyes out.
That's everything, right? Thank you, Catherine. Wait. Am I already here?
Hello?
Who is that? Mark?
No, we haven't met before.
Is this the Ark?
I think we're safe.
Oh, I was so worried something had gone wrong.
What's your name?
Robin Bass. Theta Field Service Technician.
Nice to meet you, Robin. How did you get here?
I got scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself. At least I think so. I can't remember that part.
How does that work? Did dying get you into the Ark?
Wow, you're definitely not from Theta. Let me guess, Omicron? Wasn't sure Catherine would be able to scan you guys. You're lucky. There was a lot of talk about this at Theta. The idea is, when you're activated in the Ark, there's basically two of you, right? One human, one living scan in the Ark. You don't want your copy to survive you. You yourself want to survive on the Ark. If the human you dies before the scan is initiated, or closely after, you yourself would live on in the Ark. Amazing, right?
Kinda, but it still sounds like you're dead.
Did Catherine put you up to this? Killing yourself?
Catherine Chun? No. I don't think you understand. She just did scans and put them into the Ark. I hope I get to meet her soon so I can apologize. She always got into trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I think she's okay with it.
Where is everyone? I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone.
Yeah, so she is in trouble. She obviously did not make it onto the Ark. We'll just let her go about her business. Pull that out maybe. More? Oh, it's one of those crazy rotational things. Gotta pull it out, rotate it, and push it in. Then we can pull this down. Open sesame. Nice little door opening animation there. Okay, what about this one? Omni tool slot. This is the biggest chamber we've been in so far. Is that still that Robin outside talking that we're getting on the subtitles there? And frozen for a second while it refreshes. And we're good. Maybe? Okay, and we're back. Just going to refresh the recording a little bit there.
Hello? Anyone there? Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
We're definitely in Theta. Access denied. Clearly we need to do something to get a little bit more access here. It is nice to have a room with some light in it, though, for once. Can't do anything on this side. Hopefully we can open up one of these doors. Nope, just a white fire extinguisher. Can't take a shortcut. Hold on, there's something right there. Yeah, that's cracked. We need to throw something in that. There we go. There we go. And in we go. These are lighted up, so can't open them. Aha. Okay, and this is where we're going to be getting some more permission.
We're here. Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have the Dunbat.
You guys sure have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
No, of course not. It's, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend. It's perfectly immersive.
And it can just sustain itself?
Yes. Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's...
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Oh, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
What's wrong?
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that. I'll just unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Alright, doors are unlocked. Should I take
We need to
this?
find someone who knows the cipher.
No.
It's the only way to fire up the Dunbat.
Alright, so let's see what we can find in this terminal here. Site status. Looks okay. Map. Alright, here's the map. Blackout beacon level 1. Blackout box beacon.
Looks like all your friends moved downstairs.
Why abandon the gate? And the habitat? That's so strange. I don't like this at all.
lots of people missing and deceased, but there are definitely some people here who are not missing and deceased. Alright, well, since she's opened the doors, we can get out of here now. And I can't go through this big door because I need the Omni tool. What was that? Oh, okay, they're unlocked now. Well, this is spooky. Ah, good lights. This entire game so far has been so dark. So we don't have our Omni tool, but Catherine is in control here.
Why would they all leave this floor?
Oh,
I don't get it either.
she can even talk to us.
It's like they all just cleared out.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Mm-hmm.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Laser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the art project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
Well, that's no good. I assume that's what this blood is. Yeah, so we have to reset the router. Notice, a lot of this game is just doing things I have to do on a daily basis anyway.
Ah, I see.
What?
Check the terminal. I just want to make sure.
Reset the router, turn it on, turn it off again, flip some levers. I kind of thought maybe that would activate the robot, but it doesn't look like it. I don't want to erase the data, that's for sure.
David Munchie. How did this... What is this?
So yeah, David Munchie. He's the guy who started all this, with me anyway.
Kath, what is this? Why do you have a file of me?
You are one of Dr. Munchie's templates. A legacy scan.
Okay, that's it.
Wow, that was fun.
That's a relief. Still figuring this out, so...
It was freaky. So many lights. What do we do now?
Paul and I are going to run tests for a week or so, and then we'll work out a roadmap to your recovery.
Well, I feel excited. Can't wait to get back to the living.
Okay, so I did actually get out of the scan. You know, the real Simon went off and lived his life.
We've worked everything out. Everything is legal. Vouched for by Dr. Peak and Professor Way.
Oh, that's great news.
No big change in medication. You'll be taking an aspirin every morning, but that's about it. Paul worked out a diet with some variations you should try out. You can continue doing physical therapy. Also, there's some extra cardio training every other day.
Okay, getting complicated.
Don't worry, it's really not. We're gonna keep an eye on you every week, so we'll be able to adjust the plan if needed. The model was sound. It should have worked.
It's not your fault, David.
I really wish things had turned out differently.
Yeah, me too.
I was supposed to save you.
Hey, you got my brain on file. Maybe you can put it to some use.
Yeah, who knows? You'd be okay with that? Using it for my research?
Sure. It's like a part of me lives on or something. Like a donated organ. You know what sucks about dying?
What?
The crash. Everything up till now. The brain damage. You guys, everything. Has made my life so much more real. I started thinking about all the things I was going to do. I've never been more excited to be alive. All that hope. Wasted.
Okay, so Simon did
What's a legacy
not
scan?
live
They're historic templates for AI construction.
very long anyway.
Any self-respecting engineer wouldn't use legacies anymore, but they're great for learning. They come with every development kit.
So, my brain scan turned into a template for artificial intelligence.
You should be proud.
So much for that mystery. No magic or time travel needed. I was here all along, waiting for someone to shove a picture of my brain into a suit and hit the power button.
Yep, so the model didn't work. I still died of brain damage. But now I'm activated 100 years later. And I'm a robotic spacesuit. Or scuba suit.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
This is where I would store the ARC scans.
Are they similar to my legacy file?
No, yours is flatter, if that makes sense, less dynamic.
Thanks. That makes me feel much better. Broken. Bust. Damaged.
It's the fact that I'm actually... He's mentioning everyone that I take out. I'm guessing I'm looking for a good one. Aha.
An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract the cipher from it.
Perfect.
Need to fix that mainframe connection.
Alright, so we have to reset the router. Wherever that is. I believe it said it was on like a lower level, so let's head this way. Just gonna say, good in their light
the last
area.
report filed by the staff mentioned struggling with something called a proxy. The proxy we killed was blind, just like Akers, but it listens. Careful, we spotted 2 more by the infirmary.
What do they look like?
Not sure. It seems to be human enough to pass for a crew member at a distance. Tall, dark, and ultimately faceless seems to be what to look out for.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Okay, so we have a new enemy to deal with, by the looks of it. They look like a person, and they're very scary. You know, by this point, if I see any person, I'm just going to assume they're not good. Oh, this is Catherine's room.
Hey, that's my room.
You want me to bring something? A souvenir?
No, it's just memories.
It's a little creepy. I did waking up and seeing that every morning.
I seriously doubt you'll find anything useful in there.
Oh, you never know. Oh, there are those are light buttons. Silly me. I'm just using the flashlight.
Did you know that the human body consists of up to 75 trillion individual cells? They typically don't stay with us till we die. Some live a few days, while others live a few years. We're not affected by their short lifespans, as they're replaced by new cells which help sustain our bodies. I don't think anyone would argue that we ever lose our persona due to this process. Yet we are clearly in a constant state of transformation. Then how do we remain the same? A continuous flow of thought and perception keeps an unbroken chain of continuity that we know as our self. Our conscious mind is not the pattern of our brain, but a continuous emergent entity based on that pattern. When Dr. Chun populates the Ark, she is capturing a moment of our existence and placing it inside the digital world. Soon you and your digital you will grow apart due to diverging experiences, but for a tiny window, you are the very same. With unbroken continuity, it will live on. A fulfilling life, no doubt, no less real than the one from which it was plucked. Now remember, you are not your body. You are the emergent entity. That entity just happens to occupy two places at once for a while. If you took away your body, you would simply be the only one you can be. The you inside the Ark. Let your body die and continue on in the digital paradise among the stars.
Well, that's a nice little thought of existence there. As I started throwing all this stuff away. Dear friends, when you read this, I will have entered the Ark. As I've explained, this is accomplished by ceasing to live as your scan is being completed. Not to frighten Catherine, I will do this in secret by folding cyanide salts into chewing gum and placing it in my mouth before seeing her. When I hear her announce completion, I will bite down and quickly cause my own demise. When you discover the truth behind my death, know that there's no strategy to mourn, for I am victorious. I will advise you all to do the same to join me in the Ark. So yeah, he's the guy who's telling everyone to kill themselves after they get scanned. I'm not going to read all these. Probably get a little bit.
The legacy scan of me that was on the computer. What did you use it for?
It's a template that has an intelligence pathwork already etched into the base. So, if I wanted to build an AI, I wouldn't have to reinvent a whole model. I would be able to focus on the things that the AI is to be used for.
Is every AI self-aware? Do they also think they're Simon?
What? No, Simon, don't worry. It's not like we just put people into robots and machinery and let them roam free. That'd be really cruel. It doesn't work like that. Or at least it didn't used to work like that. Truly sentient machines thinking they are people is definitely new.
But you got them sentient for the Ark.
Yes, and I basically had to invent the method.
Okay, well, I'm guessing somebody killed themselves here. No lights in this room.
What the hell are you doing?
I know it looks bad, but it makes me feel a lot better. Helps me focus.
That's the wow you're hooking up to.
I need it, okay? I wouldn't have made it this far without it.
Let's just keep going.
Okay, so at least she knows that it's a little crazy to keep doing that too. Something's moving back there. Can't get a better view. Didn't look that much like a crew member, but it looked organic. Alright. So alright, we've been through all the rooms that we can go in for right now. You already did that when I walked in last time. You jerk. Showers, bathroom. Nothing special in here.
So, you're not worried that there are other Simons or Catherines running around out there?
Now I am. Geez, Simon, some thoughts are better left alone.
Alright, so this episode's actually gone on pretty long. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll find out what just did that next time.